think that wraps it up for this week, boys. As Steven said, we'll jump back on and talk about previews. I think that's going to be pretty lively because we do have some really massive ones coming up for match day 31. I think a lot of implications here. I said this pre-show that I really feel like we got Bayern, Dortmund, and then Paderborn down at the bottom, all fairly set as far as where they're going to end the season. But otherwise, I feel like every other spot is up for grabs. We're going to see a big push for these Europe spots. We're going to see a big battle for the relegation. A lot of movement. So you buckle up, hang tight with us. As always, got to give our little plug. Should have done this at the start of the show. Come check us out on Twitter. Past the 620 over there. And a lot of cool stuff. We've also got Past the Sticks. It's just Past the Sticks on YouTube.
Past the 620 is also on YouTube.
That's 620 on
search
YouTube.
Past the Six
Wow.
podcast.
We'll have our video, Past the Six podcast everywhere. If you can listen to podcasts, we're there. And if we're not there, let us know when we will get there. Appreciate you guys tuning in. But yeah, come show us love. Come chat. We got some big things coming on the pipeline. It's on Facebook too. Anything we missed this week, boys? Paulie, any closing remarks?
Did we already talk about last week about Leverkusen rejecting Madrid's?
Yeah, that's a good one because I think that was between. If you're not up for the news, it was rumored that Leverkusen. What was the bid?
80. They said they're not going to take any bid under 100
It was
mil.
like 85, right?
Yeah, 85, 84 mil is what Madrid
offered.
offered.
An 85 million bid for Kai Havertz. Leverkusen said no. Sorry. Hit the road. I like it. I mean, they've stood by this. They even said it after COVID struck, which maybe was poor taste, but they say, hey, this is going to impact it. We're still asking 100 mil. And I'm like, golly, people were concerned about paying it before. Ain't nobody paying that. Oh, boys. I still kind of get – it gets weirder and weirder because I still kind of get the sense that Bayern's going to figure out a way to work this out. But I just don't know. I almost don't want it to happen because I really love what Leverkusen is doing right now, playing this kind of hardball, and I wish more clubs would do it. Don't be bullied. Like, VL is going to lowball you. Don't be bullied. They need the money more than you do. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're broke. The 85 was probably overkill for what they're even able to do. You know? And if you're not hurting for money, no, you can give me the 100. You stand.
Yeah, so I mean, and honestly, that's a bad move for Kai, anyways.
Well,
we've seen players go from teams to Real and just rot on the bench.
My only thing is that midfield. You're looking at potentially a Kai and Cruz, and I know that he's kind of fallen out of favor there a bit, but I mean, it's still Toni Kroos. And we remember what Mesut Ozil did at Real, which I think was honestly peak Ozil, but that's my only thing is I think the strikers have had more issues there, particularly the Ronaldo era. You didn't want to go play there with that ingredient, but I think now it's a little bit more intriguing to me. But again, I hate Real, so I would hate to see him there.
Yeah.
I don't know where he ends up though. I mean, nobody's gonna be able to pay that this season. But he's pushing to go. So it's like this weird dynamic where he wants to go and he wants that settled like now, so he knows what his future is gonna be. But then you also have a club that's saying, "No, you're worth king. Like we're gonna cash in on you."
But not only that, but they still have not only let the rest of this season to go, but they also have whatever European tournament they're in and whatever the Europa. So they still have that going on too. so Leverkusen, no, we're not going to get rid of our best piece going forward to win this thing.
Yeah, which I guess again plays on this whole if he's gone, would he still, if he goes somewhere else, would he still be able to play this European? because that's exactly that highlights exactly what I'm talking about is would you really transfer a guy out when you've still got European competition? Some of these teams that are still in Champions League, they're talking about losing guys and then going to play Champions League. It's just very bizarre. I think that again we'll do some research after the show because I've seen some speculation, I've seen some things get moved around, but I still feel like there's a little bit of ambiguity as far as how it's all going to shake down. So yeah, we'll keep an eye on that. But yeah, good call out there, Steven, because the Kai Watch is always top of the radar. No new news for Leroy Sané, but to me, no news is good news. Day to day, I still think one of the last couple fixtures for Bayern, it will be announced, typical Bayern fashion. Might be up in the stands with Uli Hoeneß, 6 feet apart, of course. Give a little wave. We'll see. Pokal tomorrow, if you need something to watch. Speaking of Kai, don't know if he's not back. We touched on that. He's not back for this one, but it is a 4th division team for them. So should be a routine day, right, Keenan?
Yeah, but routine in the Pokal for the 4th division team has been winning. So we'll see what happens. It's Pokal.
Got to have Pokal fever back. I'll say that.
Bayern Frankfurt the day after.
Yeah, we won't. We can stop the recording. Wanted to bring up Kovac. We already going.
That's off air.
Yeah,
For off
already
air.
been off air.
We can say what you want to say.
He had some statements pre-show, basically downplaying Kovac's Frankfurt. Basically said the team played themselves. He said Steven could go out there and coach them, and they still would have beat Bayern.
I think they would have played for Steven.
I mean, Rebic definitely would have balled out for Steven.
That's what I'm saying.
Look,
and you got the others.
Kovac is a decent coach. I just want to see him get another job is all. I don't think that.
I'm with him getting another job. I just don't think he's that great of a coach.
Yeah, Bayern Frankfurt. That should be fun though.
The rubber match. We've gotten one win from each team.
Yeah. We will have Muller and Lewandowski for that one at least.
Yeah, really touch on that part.
Which I guess can pad some all competition stats.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of records they're chasing on that, but I'm sure. I mean, I know Lewandowski is for his goals and all comps as well. So you have that. But I'm sure they'll be itching to do that, knowing that they'll be out on the weekend. So.
Well, and you know he's going to want to be the top scorer from Pokal.
Pokal as well, right? Good cleanup there, boys. Glad we didn't miss that. It always stinks to get off the recording. God dang, we missed that. We'll be back. Previews at some point. All right, gents. Until next time, I'll be the same.